All right, let's take a look at this TD line. So let me zoom it back out real quick. So you can see the channel, okay? But when you start getting into these TD lines, that's Tom DeMark supply lines. You're going from a high that is then satisfied by dropping to another high that's satisfied by dropping. So then you're looking there. You keep ratcheting it down and down and down. Okay. So at this point, what I'm looking at here, I'll zoom it in just a little bit more. So this is that 325 high. This is that 4-1 high. I mean, you could go 4-1 high to this, but this really wasn't negative. So it really isn't satisfying this as an anchor. So you're looking at this. And so we're just simply going to go there to there. And now we'll go in, we'll edit those, make sure we've got the right points. So this high was 396.23. This 4-1 high was 383.14. So now we've got that. Now what you do in this situation is you're looking for the lowest point under the TD line, which was this right here. So 337.24 is the lowest point under. You go directly above. So you go directly above to where the trend line's at. And, my line's a little thick there. This is going to vary where you get your touch point at. But 375.37 we'll call it. So 370. So then we're going to go, let's see. Let me get my calculator here. So 375, 37. And then we're going to subtract 337.24 from that. And that's going to give us $38.13. Now that $38.13, what we're going to do is we're going to add it to when this line breaks. And like I said, I didn't have this drawn in yesterday. I'm just now drawing it in. But yesterday it looked like it broke that line to my eyes and then paused at the 21 EMA. That's energy building. But as we see right here, it actually closed above that TD line. Now, when you break above the TD line, you add that amount. So we're going to say that TD line yesterday was at 362.33. So 362.33 plus the 38.13. What did I just say? 362.33. 362.33 plus that 38.13. So that gives us a target of $400.46. What is the high of the day so far? 394.13. So it's a measured move that happens when you break these TD lines. And so that's kind of what we're seeing here. So, and that lines up with a nice round century mark, $400.46, roughly. Plus or minus a buck, I might be off a little bit with, the thickness of the line. Am I taking the top or the bottom of it? You get it in the ballpark. So that's what I was looking at. But really what I was looking at was just simply, it's got earnings on 422. We all know that Elon's affinity for 420. We know how traders like to push 420. My thinking was if it could get above the declining moving averages here, that could be where it goes. And at the time I was looking at this last night, the ATR was $14.13, I believe it was. So that was going to be like a 3.9 ATR move to get to 420. Well, it's closed that a little bit because now we're 170% ATR high of the day. So it's already moved half of what I thought it might do. So anyway, sometimes you get lucky. But what I was really also looking at was yesterday we had an add-on follow-through day for the Core 7. Now, this is the Core 7 through MAGs. But I was just looking, and it's like, who are the laggards? Tesla, Microsoft, Apple to a certain extent. If those can catch money flows, then they all go.